agua bendita, que se ocupa, cura o curita. Cállense que llega visita. Qué familia tan perfectita. Lo que no se tiene se pinta. Tapen con tapete o cobija. La verdad incomoda y te pica.
It's the NBA brought to you by... UK Sports on this very special Easter Sunday. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. A quick trip here for the Bucks, just one game away before heading back to Milwaukee.
And over the course of the season, they'll see these guys 4 times, and they've already dropped the first game. So this is a get-back game. I think confidence-wise, they need to get the win here.
And maybe tonight they come in with a bit of a fresh look, something maybe their opponent hasn't seen from them, try to shake things up just a little bit.
Greg, looking back at the 2021 draft, I'm still shocked. Tyrese Halliburton fell to 12.
What a steal Halliburton has been. He broke his wrist in college. That scared some teams away, but boy, Tyrese has been awesome in the NBA.
Brent, there's no doubt your athleticism was one of the key weapons you possessed. We're going to see plenty of that here tonight on display.
Well, that's kind of you first, Kevin, but secondarily, the guys out here have a chance when there's any open space to make something extremely exciting happen. So let's move up a little bit and sit on the edge of our seat, should we?
6 to shoot. Okogie. The Bulls keep it alive. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Milwaukee ball.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. In the corner, it's Ingram. Going inside. And slam dunk by Ingram.
That's the kind of aggressive basketball you love out of Brandon Ingram.
Halliburton up top. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Halliburton using his length and getting in the lane.
Ingram with it. Now guarded by Booker. 1 for 3. They get the rebound.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Now, here is Halliburton. Booker in the corner. Fires from deep. Hits it from three-point range.
And from the corner, Booker is not a player you can forget about.
And now we go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with Adrian Griffin.
Thanks, Kevin. He told me that doing a good job defending the perimeter would get everything else going. He said, we can get them off their spots and make them do things they're not used to. We'll have a very good chance. We'll see if they can execute that strategy. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot. And here are the Bulls now after the basket by Milwaukee. The game now all time.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
Kept alive. Here's Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Here's Monk. Driving in, and then Monk with the dunk.
How committed is Monk there on the attack to the rim? But when he puts it on the deck, he's looking to take it all the way. Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. After the missed three from Malik Monk. Here's a Kogi. It's hauled in by Zubac. You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time.
It's good from long range.
Well, anytime that somebody scores, Devin Booker's the first option. He comes back and drills that one.
And then Monk with the dunk.
And how about the footwork? Check out those moves in the post and then the sweet finish to go along with it.
Excellent work around the basket. You're right, GA. Here's Halliburton. No good that time. And Milwaukee will come the other way. And Ingram puts up a deep three. .106 left to play in the first quarter. And it's Alvarado missing. Booker with it. Now guarded by Monk. And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. Defense, Milwaukee. They lead by 4. Kicks it out to Booker. And the Bulls with another miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Walker. The rebound by Halliburton. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Chicago Bulls. For 3, a Kogi. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
They get it again. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Another shot. And that one, good.
Some contact's not going to dissuade a big like Markkanen. He doubles down on the shot, and he gets it.
A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Bucks lead by 3. And we'll get going after this from United Center.
20. Ladies and gentlemen, your Bulls Youth Dance Team.
Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here as we get underway once again. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Milwaukee.
And they've made a point of pounding the offensive boards, turning those rebounds into points. It's been a great effort.
Well, one thing that's noticeable is just tremendous energy from everybody, and they put that into their transition play. All that hustle is paying off.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Dinwiddie left side. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Dinwiddie's got his first bucket of the night.
Any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Bulls trail by 3.
And the Bucks are on a tremendous run here. The most consecutive playoff appearances since that streak they had back from 1980 to 91. Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, DA. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
Dinwiddie attacking. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. Bucks trail by 4. He gets that one. That's 7 points for Brandon Ingram.
Well, he's throwing the defense off balance, and then he gets to the bucket. That's a nice move from Ingram.
And he sure can get off the floor.
One of the best in the business, absolutely. On deep. Chicago grabs the miss.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
The Bulls have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this foul.
13 fouls.
Free throw off from Bogdanovich. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go. And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Ingram. And there's the drive. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And then Ingram gets so much better when he gets that aggressive.
To the wing on the left. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Buries it from three-point range.
And you gotta love that three-point stroke of Monk. I mean, he's got such a high arcing shot there. It gives it a good chance to go in from deep. And the rebound battle split evenly thus far. And Spencer Dinwiddie has always been a great scorer, being used off the bench more and more. He has a great game to be a sixth man. That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
So both teams making some changes here. There's 1:38 left in the second quarter. With Dinwiddie off the bench, he will always provide offense and ball handling.
A great point, Kevin. He can set up others, but usually looks for his own shot. He'll be streaky at times with it, but when he gets it going, he can win you a game by himself.
Pass to Monk. With the drive. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
I tell you what, he's tenacious on the drive, isn't he? I mean, Monk constantly looking to get to the free throw line.
And Monk drops them both. And in a league full of shooters, Malik Monk is right there with the best of them.
And has always been a weapon from outside. Has refined his shot selection the last few years and starting to come into his own as a reliable outside threat.
And Halliburton just springing off the floor. Defense couldn't stop him once he got airborne.
Markkanen can't get it to go. The Bulls leading.
Blocking foul called on Malik Monk. First personal foul. 4th team foul.
Booker outside. Oh my, he'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. That one on Monk.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Count that bucket. Ingram's got 13 points.
Well, when he gets around there, because he's so long and so quick off the floor, Brandon Ingram tough to stop.
Okongwu's shot is good. And the Bulls lead by 5.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Here's Ingram. To the paint. Here's Monk. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Monk's got 7 now in this quarter. Halliburton in the corner. Here's Okongwu. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Bulls. They lead by 3. We'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight.
He's knocked down 3/4 of his foul shots this season, so he's right around 75%.
Pass to Washington. Booker outside. Back to Washington. Pocket 6. Rejected by Ingram.
Ingram has that length to still be an effective shot blocker.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Ingram. Lets the 3 fly. Doesn't go for it. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Pass to Okongwu. Booker with it. Booker draws the double. From deep Washington. Here's Okongwu. And the rejection by Zubac. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Milwaukee Bucks. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
And right now, efficient as Brandon Ingram is just torching the defense.
Now, here's Halliburton. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
He was able to tie it up, but he has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
Monk for three. Okongwu grabs the board.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And the dunk by Booker.
Booker with quickness in transition. A guy with that kind of shot getting loose out in the break, that could be trouble.
Ingram. Here's Zubac. Shot clock at 6. Ingram drawing the double team. Good D by Booker.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
Man, Devin Booker is a true shooter. A walking bucket, always ready to let it fly.
And the proof is right there in the numbers, Greg. I mean, 2 seasons in a row, he's been top 10 in field goal attempts. So he knows how, when, and where to get that ball up.
Here's Zubac. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Their next game, playing at home, is the Nets coming to town. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Booker with it. Now guarded by Monk. Halliburton outside. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Washington. The Bulls need to get a shot off here.
And they're not having as much success from long range as they did in the first half.
Here's Monk. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
There's a quiet confidence that Monk seems to play with. You can see he just feels like nobody can guard him. Kid just plays with an edge.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Chicago with the ball. It's a 1-point game. 2 points. That one goes. 7 points in the game.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
Here's Markkanen. Misses in close. And Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Stolen by Markkanen.
Two minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the third. Here's Brogdon. That one's not going to go. Chicago leading by 3. Dinwiddie with the bucket. Dinwiddie's got 8 points.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Pass to Brogdon. Back to Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
Well, the size that Brogdon has at the point guard, a good job of finding somebody over the top.
And it's Isaiah Hartenstein with the foul. That's his first foul.
14 foul.
1:16 left to play in the third. Now Bogdanović. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. And it's Bogdanović in the corner. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Bogdanović has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Three-pointer, Markkanen. Here's Hartenstein. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
Yeah, GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. They retain possession. And Bogdanović throws it down.
Yeah, the length and height of Bogdanović is impressive. Outstanding at slamming it down there when he got the chance.
And the dunk by Walker.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Dinwiddie outside. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Stolen away. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside.
The Bucks. 52.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The Bulls leading by 6. Kicks it out to Bogdanović. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And stolen by Bogdanović. Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession.
Milwaukee ball.
Bucks trail by 9. Monk with the ball. Off target from three-point range.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
And that's number 4, definitely something to keep track of as we move forward.
So for the Bulls.
Milwaukee foul. Jose Alvarado. 5th personal foul. 2nd team foul.
And here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
This isn't all that surprising. Remember, Devin Booker once put 70 up in an NBA contest.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want, and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Here's Ingram. No good, unable to end this run.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Zubac. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And that's the way it should be. Ingram aggressive to the rack.
Pass to Okongwu. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Okongwu is a young guy, Brent, who is still polishing his craft. But on a permanent basis, he's been extremely effective.
Just some great flashes last year from Onyeka, who shoots a very high percentage. He helps you in a lot of ways. He rebounds, he protects the rim, he's quick off the floor, and he really can slide his feet out on the perimeter. So sky's the limit still for this young big.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks, was able to listen in on Adrian Griffin's huddle with his team. And he was emphatic. He said, we are not going to win this game playing this way, fellas. You've got to step it up. You've got to get aggressive. And you've got to battle to get back in this game. See if that pep talk got him going, guys.
All right, thank you, David. And here's Ingram from the arc. Doesn't go that time. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes to pass now here in the fourth. And they'll keep possession. Outside, Markkanen. Second chance shot. And the layup is good.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Chicago Bulls. And Okongwu slams it in.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Outside, Markkanen. Count it, good. Markkanen's got 4 this quarter.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Halliburton, that's good.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. The offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Okongwu grabs the board. Chicago leading by 13. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. Booker draws the double. Over to the wing. Back to Halliburton. And the Bulls another 3.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
I tell you, Mark can fill it up in a hurry. Once he gets on fire, the D knows they're going to be in for a long night. And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Chicago.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks and also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Tyrese Halliburton.
Serving up feeds all night long. He was the best teammate that they had on the floor. That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Pass to Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And you got to appreciate just the presence of mind there. Monk demonstrating solid court awareness by finding the open man. Yeah, the defender all over.
And that one falls for Okongwu. Both good from the line that time. 52 seconds left in the game. to Monk. Over Booker. Chicago grabs the miss. Pass to Okongwu. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play.
Defensive foul.
It goes on Brandon Ingram. And that one falls for Okongwu. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ingram drawing the double team. And it's sent back by Okongwu. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Yeah, easy call.
Josh Okogie. Second.
Again, that one falls for Ingram.
13.
I think Brandon Ingram, not only a great story in his own right, starting to find out just how capable he is as a talent in this league, but also for executives about being patient and letting that talent develop.
That one from long range.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And he drives in. And then Monk with the dunk.
And Monk doesn't fool around when he's driving. He's got room to go up for the finish there. And he just lifts off with power.
Drops in the tray.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat.
Hey, first time I called Elliot, gonna tell me to spend $250. Now my chain costs $500,000, and I'm plotting on a silly Billy. Made $25 million, I said Now all of these me better, Shorty say she like me, cause she sliding through the trenches with me. Give her $1 million worth of game, like I'm wallowing Gilly. Weezy wanna Pluto ride it, this way too easy. I put your in CC, Celine, Chanel if need be. You really actors, you should've been on TV. You talking like you turned up, you really TD. It's your one and young Weezy, man, it's too easy. Different for every season, showing me they. I the feel relaxed, it's like that therapeutic. She take that down, call back so she won't think I need it. Made it out of the jungle, my ball ain't got no jumper. My uncle, never met but I still love you. Remember that from way back? That in the hood with that made my pillow. This ain't that what you looking at, and we didn't know that in the roster. You can tell it's a rich posture. Y'all gon' want on spitting it proper. That school I was searching my locker. Who did your jury? It look like